Alrighty, people of the world. I welcome you back to the channel once again. Tonight, we're jumping, well, this is the Forza Horizon 6 week. So, it's Forza Horizon 6! Now, the thing is, right, Bellends are away. So I thought it would be incredibly wise to fire up Forza, make an entire bloody week out of it. You know? It's kind of the right way to go about it. Why is that an option? Not okay with that. Right. I think it's high time to stick this to the side. Grab the controller. Grab a real cold drink, because it is pissing out outside. Although it's not as bad as it was yesterday. I did pop back into the game yesterday. After stream. Just to finish off, a couple of things. And quite honestly, it was fun. Like, I popped back in for a little bit. Just to see how things were going. Why is the little pull down on this? Really difficult to see. But no, so far, I have been nothing but blown away by Forza Horizon 6. There we go, that's what we need. Forza Horizon 6, aside from the SK Temp AI, hasn't actually been that terrible. Now, there's a reason why I have this Viper. And, yeah. I don't know who thought this Viper was a great idea. They were kind of wrong for it. The question is, why would you make a rear-wheel drive off-roader out of a Viper? Of all the things you could have made. I don't get it. I really don't. I want to do the little event, but I'm not able to right now. Because as a car, this thing's bloody useless. Kind of. Exquisite taste, instant 10k XP. Damn, that's great. What do we have from Message Center? News. If you need help or encounter any issues with playing Forza Horizon 6, the Forza Feedback Portal and Forza Support website are here for you. Not gonna lie, I wouldn't trust the portal. Well, let's see, what are we up to? Remove all of these, go for, not seasonal, but the, I think it's in dirt racing? Oh, we've got a seasonal we can try. Was it this? Evil versus Impreza. No, that's, I might have failed that one, I think. There was one over here. Oh wait, no, is it cross country? It's cross country. I see it here. Yeah, unlimited off-road. I think. All I remember is getting into it yesterday and rage quitting because I got sick of the no, was it this? It was this, total buggies and off-road. So this one is A-class. Thankfully we can fast travel to it. However, I would like to mention... Ooh, that's very pretty then. I would like to mention the Viper is a rear-wheel drive car and it's being turned into an off-roader. I don't approve. I am a Dodge Viper fan. And just so I can hear correctly tonight, we're going all the way up. There we go. Festival event solo. I want to buy a recommended car. If there's one that's lower class that I can maybe get away with. Oh wait, what? That's rear-wheel drive. I thought I took care of that thing. Wait, what? I did. Alright, let's go solo. Week. Ooh, 600. Oh my god. I mean, the Halo Warhawk is hilarious. That is also rear-wheel drive. We need four-wheel drive. 75k for the Brocky Ultra 4 Bronco. The... Oh, that's interesting. That was the 2017 Ford. You got a Jimco, a Rivian. I wouldn't trust that with a 10-foot pole. And that's an EV. Yeah, that's an EV. All-wheel drive. What I'll do is I'll grab this. Because it's already all-wheel drive. Oh, we got army waifus on it? Wait, what is this? Oh, is that an actual waifu though? Oh, it is! Okay! Okay, we're buying that. We're buying it. I need some TP real quick. My nose is running like a bit. Or not running. It's clogging. Oh my god! So immediately want to quit the race because there's a few things that we need to get done with this car. Ah! Mother fluffing! Where are we at? 6'4". That is enough, actually. That is like actually enough. Oh my god, that actually popped my ear! I hate it! Ah. It is the one thing I hated as a child. My ears popping. Just like, you blow your nose and then bang. And then you've got absolute light years of pain ahead of you. So, yeah. Anyway, that aside. We're at the Minka house. Or the Mink house. It's a little mink. So... We're gonna just modify this a little bit. Because first and foremost, we need as much customization over this thing as we possibly can. It seems to already have like a rallying engine inside of it already. Oh, wait a second. That's a lot of extra torque. I think that might just be the road. So we're going to be extra torquey, which is hilarious. We're going to get the weight reduction in there. What else do we want? Transmission. So we are defaulting to a 6-speed transmission with this. No, not race diff. We're not rallying. Rallying or drift? So I think the most accurate part of that is rally. Why would we put slicks on this if we're going off-roading? Oh god, rally tire compound braking goes down like a brick. Oh god. Look at these big thick chunkers though. We will make you bigger. That'll give you a lot extra power. Oh god. We'll also give it a new exhaust as well. Why the hell wouldn't we? Oh yeah, we could give it a turbo, but like at the same time we actually can't. That's crazy. So we've lightened the load, but our torque has went up like a truck. Thanks to that goddamn diesel engine. No, this is not a diesel powered off-roader. So now we can sit there and customize the damn thing. So how do you go about that then? So let's keep the acceleration here, but we want to make certain gears a little bit longer. Are we even going to be able to do anything? Or have I just wasted money on this thing? I'm now at a loss. I'm at 65k. Let's bring it all back. Let's actually bring it down. I think it's just going to be a case of the engine has the torque, but it's not got the power, or it's not got the horsepower for it. I guess we'd have to actually just give it a try, see what happens. Oh, let me hit off-road is fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tune it a bit more for acceleration. Just so these are all like a lot closer together. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get more than that out of it, Jesus. Which is really sad to say, considering. I hate it. That Viper's in there. If I could make that Viper a four-wheel drive car, I absolutely would have. I may actually have to try another engine on this. Yeah, my gearing just sucks. Yeah, the gears just take far too long to get a hold of. Yeah, we can go up to 138, just make everything shorter, it'll be alright. Why? Get your ass out of my way. Damn, bro. Damn. Yeah, we're in 7th out of 12. That's just embarrassing. But even then, there are still some shenanigans going on there with AI. I mean, there's no way in hell that those Vipers, rather, were doing that. And I know that for a fact because the rear wheel drive and the 99 ACR is kind of prone to spinning out, just like we showed earlier on the stream. Boy, get the hell out of there. What I plan on doing.
Welcome back, Peter.
And I should have just done this from the start. In all honesty, I lose a lot of torque doing it. But if we go back to default, we gain back horsepower. And then we can upgrade the car. Like, again. Like, what do we gain if we go up to something else? $800 horsepower, 649 foot-pound of torque. We'll do this. Can't put a turbo on it. We're gonna mess with the transmission. We put race transmission on it. Do this. Do the brakes. Oh, well, I would have done that if I could have. I mean, god damn it. A 7.7 liter V8. Interesting. Air filter is fine. Make the rears bigger. Oh, we can't even space them out. I mean, that makes sense. Okay. Alright, we're gonna abandon that one for now. There's a couple left that we could try and get some more money in. Because we're actually quite low on money. Yeah, I fucked things up real bad. We could try this one for unlimited off-road and see what we get with that. It is unlimited, and as long as you're making an off-roader. I think what they classify as an off-roader is like 4-wheel drive or something like that. It is limited to A-class. It is limited to A-class. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so change of plans. Back to May's house. What we're gonna do there is quite simply. There's one thing I need to do right now. Okay, there we go. Right, we're gonna enter May's house, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a better transmission to this, so we have more customization. We're gonna add brakes, and not much else, I don't think. Grado and tuning! Custom tuning. What can we do by default? Nothing. That's 3 gears by default. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So with the custom upgrade to Rassen transmission, Rally Diff, can we do a turbo? We actually can, but it's too costly. We will do this. Did I get other stuff? Oh, there wasn't even a drive line. Okay. Do 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 do. So we're gonna grab these. There we go. For 10k, that's fine with me. So with this, we're losing weight on the car, but we're also getting more power. We're getting more power and a better curve for doing things. So by default, we should be getting 174. We got 6 gears, man. We need to make sure they all stay forward, basically. We need to keep them quite close. That seems doable, I think. Something in me says that's reasonable. So we do this, this. I should do that. Oh yeah, listen to that part. A bit more tuning and should be just fine. Yeah, we got it, we got it. Let's go! Let's go and party on! So we're doing this, the Oka cross-country circuit. We're 699, all-wheel drive, and we got a boatload of power. So what I plan on doing now is literally just pushing forward. I mean, you have to sit up and be a bit more focused for this one. So give me like a little minute. Right, we're gonna catch up to that Bowie knife. Yeah, we're not gonna catch up. I am restarting. I'm gonna push forward the best I can. I'm gonna have to use some violence to get across this. Because that's the only way you can do this. Oh, you little retard! Fucking getting in my way, you little fuck nugget. I was hoping one of you little fucking retards would be in the front of there so I could smack you. Why are you so fucking mongoloid? Jesus! God. I want you turn! Fucking AIDS, man! I don't have any assist on aside from the driving line, yet the fucking brakes still lock up. And prevent me from turning. Thick! Your I should have shot you in your barn! God! Turn! Holy fuck! Fucking thing doesn't want to turn! God! It should have been a fucking abortion! I'm in the wrong setting. I want to get tuning car. I want to make this even faster. I don't give two shits anymore. We're going all acceleration. If fucking games won't play fair, neither will I. fucking cheating, sophisticated game, man. Whoever in Playground Games thought that was a good idea should have been a fucking abortion, or at least a blowjob. Jesus Christ. This is when you have a computer that acts like this. It is no longer fun. When you or not even a computer, when you rubber band this hard, like what are they in? A Subaru BRZ-FE. What? Let's have a peek at it. I guarantee you. Do we have one? We actually don't. Let's return to the house. Oh. We'll return to the house and we'll go to the auto show. What was it? Subaru BRZ-FE. Oh, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bum. A brat. That's interesting. Utility heroes. The only BRZ that's here is this 2013 one. You soup that all the way up to fucking an A class. You're not getting close to what we are. Let's search for auctions. Model. Oh, BRZ-FE. Forza edition. 600 fucking K, that's crazy. No, I don't want to do that. I want to see the specs of it. What the? Can I not do that? No, we don't get that. Yeah, we don't even get a Subaru. God, how's he got something that we don't? That is some fucked boot. That is some fucked behavior as well. I'm not gonna lie. Because out of everything we have, the only one that can really do anything is this. The Viper just throws a fit and spins out like a fucking idiot. So I don't. Ideally, if I could give the bastard a turbo, I would. But then that takes away from something that I'm trying to do. Alright, let's just do flywheel then. Yeah, because there's no point in trying to put anything else on it. We're going from 600 to 811. Stock tires are fine. This could in theory help a lot. Like, let's be honest here. If I could install a new camshaft to this, I absolutely fucking would. 182 mile an hour. I mean, we're still close enough that you can have relatively good gear shifts. It's not entirely bad. Well, they were in my way, so fuck them. Alright, so springs, we're gonna make them a little less soft. Do the dampening. We can't even mess with brakes. That's fine though, we don't necessarily need to. And tires are fine. We'll see how this one does. Because we do have... We've got the turbo on it. We just don't have the cams. The cams would be the biggest help to go along with the turbo. Because then you're increasing the range, your RPM range and all that stuff. So I don't fucking know. Fuck off, watch. I need to go moving. You just irritate me right now. You look how far ahead I am from the pack. Oh, retard. I hate these races. This is where the rubber banding is like absolutely disgusting. It's not like I can fiddle with it and give a shitload more power. I mean, what use would that actually be? If that could actually, like, really happen. Hmm. Fucking retard! Ah, fuck! Oh, piss ass spastic. What? What? Just right off. Yeah, look at us. We're actually outperforming that Viper. Because here's the thing that you really should know. Both of those Dodge Vipers, right? Both of them are exactly the same horsepower. They have to be. They're both A-Class, A600, A700, I believe. Yeah, I can't even see what the fuck they're running. That's some bullshit. I have to shut the windows as well. 1 second. This all comes back to what I keep saying about this game. Or about this franchise in general. It needs balance, and this is not giving you that when it's rubber banding to high hell and back. Like, are you absolutely serious right now? God. Wait a minute, I haven't switched my scene back. There we go. I'm not saying I have to be first every single time. Absolutely not. But it's just a sheer difference in how far away they are compared to when I get in front. Love how the Viper just clips through the guard. There is no way we're passing that. And I know for a fact they were dogshit cheating. As plain as the eye can see. So there's been 1 hour, and we haven't been able to do a single race. Because Playground Games, once again, doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. So we got a Bowie knife behind me here. Next door, 7837 with a Viper is absolutely gonna demolish. Now, if I grab a Viper, if I grab my Viper, and we jump into this, the Viper is 700 on the performance index. It should not be. It absolutely shouldn't be. It should be 650 at the most. So if I grab this and head here, I don't have much in the way of tuning with this car. Like there is no. It is so bad. There is nothing that you can really do, which is why I keep saying, and I am right. I am 100% right on this. You can't convince me otherwise. That they are cheating.
Welcome back, Peter.
With this car in particular, because it is not stable. They haven't made it stable. We get it's an extra 20 to even do a full fucking thing on it. That is some dog shit. What the fuck? Rear tires. Oh, this is crusty, man. Even the drag tire compound is. I don't want. Fuck off! I don't want that. Get out of here. 13. I mean, we could do anti-roll bars. Not even that! A camshaft wouldn't help us. We need stability, you fucking spastic. We can't even put in a racing transmission. We can't ever put in this diff. I wish we could put a rally engine in here and downgrade it just a little bit. But no! We can't even... That's rim style. What am I doing? What is going every? We are losing 2 points. However, that allows us to get this. Forced drive line. Not quite enough for a transmission, so we have to put out the default one. We can't customize anything. However, the car might just be a little bit heavier now at the back end. Oh, wouldn't it be better to have it... Maybe better to have it bigger at the back end. Yeah. Do it like that and bada bing bada boom. We can do that. So we're gonna get, at the very least, we're getting better shifts. Now the question, now that we have anti-roll bars, we should. Ooh. Yes! We got money again. Fantastic. Right. So we're gonna customize this car just a little bit. We can actually change gear, which is nice. Anti-roll. We need to make the. Actually, we'll leave it at that, and then we'll make it more stiff and rigid. Air, whatever breaks, you can't even touch that. Diff. Tires. I like that. Alignment's fine. All this is good. I think we've done good on this one. It feels a little better. It really does. It feels less like a brick. So, yeah, this might just be the way to go with this one. Let's give it a try. Because I'm tired of losing money on, trying to get stuff set up for this. I'm just tired of it. So, 25 Ford Bronco. We're all in the same class except for the Jimco. Bowie knife is at the back. No, don't show my gamer card. Fuck off. You want a little wiener? Oh, fuck off, you little retard. Go fucking die in a hole. Fucking smashing at me like that. I really fucking hate this game. This is some dog shit. I'm at a loss. Why am I being emailed? Google Health? Go fuck off, you little mongoloid. God damn. I fucking hate that. Also, why is music showing on the screen? I'm not even playing any. Christ!
Peter.
You fucking absolute AIDS mongrel. Right, what am I buying? Because I need to buy a vehicle that comes in under it. I'm not auction house. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to fill. What is it? Ultimate off-road. Unlimited off-road. Let's go. Yeah, we got the trick truck. 300k. Could grab that. Stick tires on it. I already have that. God. The Trail Cat actually isn't terrible. Baja truck, absolutely not worth the money right now. This is the only one that makes sense. Do we have anime girls? Also, hi people that popped in. I see you. I see you. I see you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm not buying all our show vouchers. Get out of here. Stop trying to monetize me. This isn't Sonic Super Rumble. Or Rumble Superstars or whatever it is. Is that pineapple? Or whatever. I don't know. What I do know is we're going to make this for you. It is a B class, first and foremost. It is a B class. No, it's an A class. A35. Right. Upgrades and tuning. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna lower its performance index, give it a, oh, it's already off-wheel drive. Oh, my torque was down to 650. Oh. Hey, we got better engine out of the racing. Oh yeah, look at that. Race transmission, racing driveline. We need an off-road. Off-road diff. Our brakes. Our little doohickeys. Boy, that ain't worth it. We can actually just grab that. And we'll grab that. We have all of this. We're going to make it more stable. Fuck. We have our tires. Our rally tires of that. Okay, 800 horsepower. It's going to do what the other one did. However, this one's going to be a lot more stable. A lot more stable. So let's do this. That is still 176 mile an hour. That's crazy. I'm going to stiffen everything up. Brakes. Oh, the diff's already done. Man! Yeah, because we're gonna need a vehicle for doing specific types of races at a certain class, and it's up to us to find that out. If I need a retro bean, I'm gonna use my what's his face? If that Viper pushes forward, I'm gonna call hacks. It's just so unfair. Oh. I'm sorry, my GP running a little too hot. Why are we at only at 43% band utilization? Might get a rattle from it, but that's fine. Yeah, it lost like 5 degrees of temperature. Damn! Something tickling my arm. You fucking little trash monkey! Get out of here! That's right, bitch! That's fucking right! If I was in an actual race and anyone tried that with me and I knew I was meant to be the faster one, I would purposely just fucking ram you off the road. I don't give two shits. If someone tried something shady to get past me, they're getting rammed off the road. I don't care what happens. Oh. Right, we're gonna pop on over to up here. Let's give this one a try. Let's see how the piss we get on. As we should be in a cross. Yeah, we're in a cross-countryable vehicle. We are very much in a good one, to be honest. Yeah, let's see how this handles. Shut your fucking pie hole, you cheating little spastic. You fucking cunt. Why? Why are they get a sudden fucking boost? Right up the fucking... You fucking cheat trash monkey! Bye bye bye. And that's how you do it. Alright? God! When there's cheating AI, you just have to crash into them, fuck them up, and make sure they don't fuck with you again. This is what you have to do when the game is literally coded by monkeys who don't know what the hell they're doing. You can't even race properly anymore. Because one of the few ways to break it, one of the few ways to break the AI, to stop it from cheating, is to literally crash it into a wall or smack yourself into it so that it goes off course and can't do shit all. Because one, what are they going to do about it? If you tap an opponent and you get past them quite quickly, they're not going to do much of anything to get back to you or get back at you. As for a matter of fact, we're using cars that were heavily rubber banding. So what are you supposed to do against that? That is cheating! Rubber banding in its own right is cheating! So if you have to unfairly play just to get the win on someone who's cheating, what does that say about the game? What does that actually say about the game when that happens? It is crusty. Oh, we got the Razor Pro XP Ultimate. Nice. It's an awesome little buggy. Wow. Right, let's switch on over. We're going to get in our lovely Plymouth, or Plymouth, whatever you want to call it. La-da-dee, la-da-da. Damn, bro. That is a sight. That is a sight to behold. That is also hilarious. Right. Baba Booey. It is harder than Satan's arse cracking here. Jesus. Alright. We are gonna be continuously playing for the remainder of the stream week. Tonight has just been further proof of the shenanigans that's going on. I know. What is that? Why am I being sent emails? Don't send me emails. Actually, if you're an indie studio out there that wants to have someone small take a look at your game, feel free to hit me up. We can work something out. I've done something for Underground Garage. The game itself is a good concept. It is not the best, admittedly. It is got some pretty noble stuff going on with it. There is one thing. Actually, speaking of Underground Garage, Underground Garage. La 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 la. Oh, there's a patch. Did they fix the stability problems? February 18th. When did I do my video on it? Because they gave me the code and then I immediately got to work on the video. February 15th of this year. When was this patch? Oh, February 18th. Allow such an FC cost spawning window during the first race. Next, a cloud 18. Right. March 26th. I might have to jump back into the game at some point and take a look at Underground Garage again and see if there's anything interesting that's been brought in. I'm hoping the performance problems have been sorted, because that was quite interesting. Because in that game we were getting really low FPS on the rig, even though it wasn't fully utilizing my parts. It wasn't fully utilizing my graphics card even at 1080p. We're getting in the middle of like 50-60% utilization, or 50-75% utilization, and we were hitting like what 60 maybe 70 FPS, and then it was climbing and then going down for no bloody reason. The game itself was badly optimized, but ultimately it was overall fun when it worked. That aside, anyway, if you're an indie dev that wants someone to take a look at the game, feel free to hit me up. Anyway, tonight just shows more than ever just how unoptimized. Well, there is that too. Forza Horizon. Wait, no. I tell a lie. There's Forza Horizon 6 is no longer dipping down anymore. I'm thankful for that. There hasn't been any game updates though, which is surprising. So I'm willing to bet it with my storage drive, because this game is now running off of my PCIe Gen 5 drive on Gen 5 speeds. Oh my god. Anyway. Tonight just serves as further proof as to Playground Games just not caring about the overall playability of the game. Because for one, we're not even... I'd expect shenanigans like that on Unbeatable. And I've played Unbeatable before. I used to main it quite frequently in Horizon 4. Until I dropped down. I'm like, so many shenanigans, get out of here with that. As it wasn't just a case of the first couple of cars having it. It was like every car had rubber banding. So you'd get off the line, your acceleration's pretty high, and then it's like, bzing. They're all like 10 miles ahead of you. I'm like, what happened here? The reason I'm so against rubber banding is because it's not a challenge. It's a way of cheating. There's no... Time and time again, there's no skill involved. Or there's no skill that the computer is utilizing to be faster. They're not taking the fastest corners. They're not taking the best. They're not using the best gear ratio. Or they might actually be. But at the same time, you see them take right off like a rocket. You're right behind them, and then all of a sudden they torque up and they shoot forward. That is not a challenge. That is just irritation. Even I don't do that kind of stuff as someone that modifies cars in this game. I love to tinker with them. I love to get the gear ratio is just right for the way I drive. More often than not, it leans towards top speed than anything else. But when it comes to acceleration, you saw it here tonight. I was all acceleration. I was putting all that power down. And we weren't really getting anywhere. What's worse is you can't even view the car. You can't even take a look at the cars that you're up against outside of the starting grid. There was an issue in Horizon 5 where it would show the car's original stats. So it would show the original performance index as opposed to what they are now. Which, obviously, when you're in a B-class race or an A-class race and you're racing against a D-class that has been upgraded, there's going to be some shenanigans there. Obviously, upgraded to the tits and back and everything. It's a fun time. But the point still stands. There isn't an actual good AI in here. And I've said this since 4, so it's not a case of, oh, he's angry that he kept getting screwed over by the computer. No, this has been a thing for years. All these computer opponents are pre-programmed to go from point A to point B. They don't do weaving. If anything, the weaving that you've seen them do has just been so far has been a coincidence. They've hit the brake when they were supposed to. Not when they thought they might crash. And you've seen it throughout all these Horizon 6 streams where they're just shooting forward and pushing forward and all that. And it's got nothing to do with me being on, what difficulty is that again? I've got the game pulled up. I'll take a quick peek. Because it's not that is an interesting site to come back to. Ah, it's interesting to spawn back inside of a rock. Nice. Anyway. Campaign settings. You guys can't see this just yet. I'm not gonna show. Where is it? Difficulty, I'm on highly skilled. Then it's expert, then pro, then unbeatable. I'm not even at the max. At some point in Horizon, I just stuck with highly skilled. That stuck with me through 4, 5, and now 6. Adjust the skill. We all know there's no freaking skill involved. Let me just get away from this area real quick. Yeah, we all know there's no actual skill involved. People have been complaining about this for years on the Forza forums. But Playground Games is like, nah fam, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I like that image staring back at me like that. But point still stands. When you have a game like Forza, and you're introducing all this rubber banding, the least you could do is have an actual smart computer. It is so bad. It is so bad that this game actively gets shanked by Motorsport 4. A game that had a system where the computer learned to drive against you and you had rivals. You had your infamous M. Rossi. He became a bit of a legend. I don't know if he was based off of an actual driver by that name. I have no idea. But he was overpowered. And do you know why? He wasn't rocking insanely freaking boosted perk set. Because he was driving good and it was shaving seconds off. He was a master level driver in 4. He would take turns exactly when he needed to. He braked when he should have. And his entire car setup was just almost perfect. He was a legitimate pain in the ass to race against. He really was. But it's not a case of rubber banding. It's a case of the computer had actual skill. The computer could actually brake check you. And you could brake check, or you could brake check them and they'd slap their brakes on. It was intelligence. There's none of that here. Implying that there is going to be, there isn't. It's Horizon. Playground Games doesn't care. They don't. Because if they did, more people would be playing it solo than, well, online. They'd need so much more in terms of online playability to keep people here and playing. And that's not just some kind of lunacy game theory, it's the truth. You can see the Forza forums for years on end, specifically with Horizon, potentially with Motorsport 5 and onwards as well, that there's just so much rubber banding. 4 might have had some of it. But if it did, it was mixed in quite well with a smart computer. You're not finding any of that here. You're just finding rubber banding and potentially BS hidden tuning profiles. I don't know yet. I'm not actually... For once, I'm not going to risk running mods. I did that once, and I got suspended for about a week. So I'm not doing that again. Because it then becomes the standard. Oh, are they running hidden tune setups? Because we found them. We found them in the game files when we ran the Forza mod. And it was shocking. It was shocking to... Kind of shocking. It was shocking that they would actually be just there in the menu, ready to use. And you could use them, but they really wouldn't do anything because it's not designed for you. Yeah, that's all I have to say. When you're entrusted with a game like Forza, these are the things that reviews are not going to talk about. One thing I've avoided, and I might get onto this tomorrow, I might actually look into this tomorrow, is what IGN said about this. Because IGN is... No one in the right mind trusts IGN. No one even likes IGN. They're so bad at this point, they're used as a scale to determine if a game is actually good or not. If IGN gives it a 10, it's a shit game. It's more than likely going to be shit. It isn't always. They gave... I think they've given Horizon 6 10. I think they've given Horizon 6 a 10. And Horizon 6, when you're not doing not being rubber banded to high heaven and back, it is pretty good. The music slaps, the visuals are just jaw-dropping. There's a lot of cars to mess around with. When races are, in fact, being fair, it is pretty fun. It really is. Now, I've not had a proper online experience yet. I've only had Annie on to play it with me. But, yeah. Ultimately, tomorrow we will check out an IGN one. We'll make it IGN themed and try and stir the pot with that one, because IGN they put out a post claiming to have reviewed Horizon 5. They didn't. All they did was give a brief a substantial overview of the game. They didn't really talk about the campaign. They didn't talk about a lot of stuff. Their entire thing is, Horizon 5 is in Mexico. It's big. It's beautiful. There's a lot of cars. There's a lot of online. It's fun. And that was it. Bigger than better than the previous games. More expensive. But, like, they didn't talk about how much tuning you could do. They didn't talk about just how in-depth some of the tuning can be. They didn't talk about customization. They didn't talk about the campaign. They didn't talk about the difficulty of the game. They didn't even talk about the showcases. Now, granted, the showcases are dog shit in 5. They really are. And I've always said that. But still, a mention. You did not review Horizon 5. You gave everyone an overview and was like, hey, this is a review of it. We too love to spread misinformation. Is IGN's motto, by the way. Anyway. If you've enjoyed yourself, feel free to like, subscribe, share, and support someone that actually cares. So, yeah. IGN haven't done their due diligence. They don't care. Playground Games haven't done their due diligence to make their game balanced for online play versus offline play. They don't care. I care. Anyway, like, subscribe, share, become a channel member if you've not already, because we're back in content production mode. I'm gonna get a couple of more videos recorded on Saturday. They're gonna be shorter ones for sure, but I'll get them. Try and get some of it edited down on Sunday, fired up for members. Get more recorded the week after, and so on and so forth. I get back into a routine. Once we have enough up there, I can drip feed it to public, 2 videos a week, and then bada bang, bada boom, we're back. And then if we can keep that up for long enough, I'll have 5 in a row to 5 for public at some point in October, because I'm going away in October, so I'm going to get 5 videos ready for that, maybe 6. If I'm feeling spicy, then have a break, get the old think tank whirling and moving and all that kind of stuff, and whatever. So yeah, it's gonna take a little while for content to come out, 1-man army, all that kind of stuff. So all that good stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching, and as always, stay safe, take care.